What's going on, guys? Welcome along to another video. I'm Matt over at DSR, and today is a cold October morning. The whole purpose of today and probably tomorrow's ride is going to be answering one thing: how many miles can I get from my BMW GSA 1250? Now this thing has got a 30-litre tank, and I want to know how far I can get before the fuel light comes on, and then on the fuel light, how many miles do I get on the f-stop? So obviously the first part of this morning is to fill up. As we can see, stage 1 complete, brimming. Oh yes, there she is. Oh, beautiful. Before I start, I'm going to reset both the trips. Cool, so what BMW have, they've got two trips. So trip 1 is your overall onboard trip, and I'll just keep ticking over. And trip 2 is your daily trip. So we are currently at 11,020 miles. It's showing 258 miles to a tank, but that will go up over the next few minutes. Also just registers. Because I'm doing more touring, and I'm doing a bit more adventuring on this bike, I want to know how many miles I can get before I'm in Shit's Creek without a paddle. So I thought, you know what, let's do it in a controlled manner rather than just running out of fuel. Over the next couple of days, I will only run this in road or rain, depending on the weather. At the minute, weather's looking good, so it should just be in road mode. I've got Dynamic Pro set up where it's a lot more snappy, the throttle response, so it's going to end up using more fuel. I've got it on the aggressive setting. I'm trying to simulate as if I was going on a long distance tour, and I'm going to be riding casually. I'm not absolutely hooning it around everywhere I go. Obviously I will have a little bit of fun today. I'm not going to be doing 10 under the speed everywhere I go, but I am interested to see how many miles I can get to the tank. So once the computer catches up that I've filled up, this tank should show I've got around 320 miles or so to a tank. Today's initial trip that I've planned is going to be the kind of northwest coastline of Devon. I'm going to head over to Ilfracombe Way and then cut around some of those roads there and then come back, and that's going to be about 170, 180 miles, and then we'll see what the time is, and then I might go and do some of the Cheddar Gorge. I don't know whether it's so cold or what, but the fuel range is still only showing 283 miles at the minute. So that's what we're going to go with as our max. If it does change, I will update you. As standard with GoPro, I am already having issues with the battery on my main one, GoPro 10 on the face. Fresh batteries, fully charged, and it just turns off saying low battery. Absolutely does my nuts in. This is still just the first leg. We're going towards Bridgewater. From there we'll then turn the sat-nav on, and then we'll do the route that I've actually planned. Since I started the journey this morning, 8:15, I've now done 20 miles, and my fuel range is now showing 307. So like I said, it will keep going up slowly, eventually hopefully to around the 320 mark. And if it doesn't, that's okay. The whole point of this video is to see how many miles I do get to a tank, not how many miles does it show me that I'm going to get to a tank. I want to know exactly what I get to a tank. It was 3 degrees this morning when I started. Right now, 9:20, it's 6 degrees. It's a cold one. It's fresh. And still, just like last year, I've only got summer gloves, the old perforated ones, nothing else. I should really update my wardrobe. You may have noticed the GoPro 9 has changed out. The 360's on there, and that's because the GoPro 9 was also showing low battery, even though it was a full battery. So Insta to the rescue. I've had absolutely zero dramas with the Insta 360 X3 or the Insta X3. You know what I'm on about. Push quick capture, turns on, it records. Push quick end quick capture, it turns off, and all the files are there, and it's never once dropped out. I've never had any corrupted files. The battery's pretty good on this. What's going to run out first is actually the the memory cards on these, because 360 files are big. We are just on the outskirts of Bridgewater. First stop inside Bridgewater is going to be the Sainsbury's. Pick me up for lunch, obviously get me a Monster, because it's a long riding day and, you know, I'm working, so why not? Okay, sat nav's on. So this whole route is going to take me till 4:20 this afternoon. 154 miles left. Tank is currently showing 316 miles. I've travelled 24.2 with an average consumption of 53.2 miles per gallon. Wow. Let's get on with this. Okay, we're up to 8 degrees, so we're not too bad. We're getting warmer. That's what we want. Getting warmer. Using the TomTom Rider 550 World Edition, and I've got this set to the twisty roads. I think in non-twisty this journey is about 4.5 hours, but obviously we don't want to sit on the dual carriageways. Went on to twisties and it's bumped it up to about 6.5 hours. More than manageable. I've got center on and I've got the TomTom connected to my center, so I can hear all the commands via that, so I don't have to always look at the sat nav. Always handy. So like now, why are we going so slow? Ah, you don't want to indicate. Oh, good one, old man, good. It's called an indicator for a reason. I did find when I used the windy route when I went to Wales, it definitely takes you down some random routes. Sometimes it is easier if you just punch to an area you know. So like today I went straight to Bridgewater, then turned it on, rather than using this to get to Bridgewater, because it would take me some windy roads, and I didn't want that in my life. And this is exactly what I mean about the TomTom taking you down some questionable roads. Yeah, this is a road, but this is what I would call a farm road. So much mud, moss, dirt, grit, everything in the middle. Can make it a little bit of a challenging ride. Hey, what's the point in having a big adventure bike if you don't adventure? No way would Google Maps find you a road like this without you specifically telling it to take you down it. So apart from the mud, the only other thing is these little things. Squirrels trying to kill me everywhere. Back end is getting a little bit squirrely on this stuff. I am currently running the Bridgestone Battle Axe A41, I want to say, or the Bridgestone Battle Axe Adventure. I tell you right now, they're not very adventure type, because any bit of loose, gravelly, wet mud stuff, it doesn't seem to like it. So I think it will be time for a change of tyres soon. Get something with a bit more tread, a bit more grip, so I can come down these type of roads, bit of byways, bit of off-road, and not feel like the back end's just going to give way all the time. Almost. Anyone else have this problem with their selfie stick? Doesn't want to hold his own body weight up. Very frustrating. Oh, it's a great angle. It's like having a follow drone. I'm currently on the B3223 and there's some lovely roads. Got a few 30-mile-an-hour kind of village sections, but then it opens up to nationals in between. Really nice flowing roads. Also a lot of lovely pubs around here, but I don't need pubs, I've got the sandwich. I am looking forward to it though. It's getting a bit peckish. Currently just over 2 hours into the ride, and I'm showing 255 miles left on the range, covered 75.3, and I've got an average consumption of 48.7. I am having a nice spirited ride today. I'm not hanging around. I know when I'm normally just going back and forth to work, I say to work, to one of my dealers, I average around 50 miles per gallon. So dropped 1 or 2 miles per gallon, just have a little bit of fun, but that's cool. Sometimes we just need to have a little bit of fun, don't we? I think we do. These are the type of biking roads that we want around. So I think I'm in the Exmoor National Park area currently. I think, don't quote me. This is more like it, isn't it, eh? Feels like it's been ages since I've been towards the sea. On the bike, that is. Let's go and find somewhere to pull up with a nice view, hopefully, and have a spot of lunch. Tell you what, this is needed. You guys don't realise the faff that goes into making these videos. Different shots, different angles, getting the drone out, GoPro's battery's dying. This morning's route was kind of inland a little bit through Exmoor National Park kind of way, and on the backward leg going on the coastal road if I can. It's currently 1:45, so I feel like lunch break is over. Time to get the bike loaded up, get back on the road. We are now heading hopefully along the coastal road towards Linton. Starting our second leg. We got a range left of 227, covered 90 miles so far. These are some great roads. Again, I think I am on A3123. When I say I love these type of roads, these are quick B roads. By that I mean I'm in 4th, 5th, 6th gear, chopping up and down between them. So my average consumption is taking a little bit of a battering at the minute. We're good, we're safe. 360 did not get hit. I forgot about it. This is nice. Lynton with just a pass-through waypoint, just to keep me on the kind of coastal road, and continue on exactly the same, heading towards Minehead, which again is just a waypoint to keep me on this road, so I can have those views. Oi, oi, yay! Hopefully you can see them down there. The road between Lynton and Minehead is the A39. Just for reference, if you want to ride it. It's definitely going to be a little bit slower than the last section. A little bit tighter. I tell you what, just as beautiful. Oh, beautiful! It's almost like being in Wales. Apart from sheep, there's horses everywhere. So spirited riding, I'm hitting around 40 miles per gallon, which is about 10 miles per gallon less than what I get if I ride conservatively, shall we say. Got to remember I've got a 360 down there, don't want to ruin that again. I get right 360 anxiety whenever I've got it out, whether it's in front of me, behind me, to the side. I'm always looking at it, making sure it's still there. That is going to be the end of today's riding, but obviously not the end of this video, because I've still got a few left. Currently I've done 195.6 miles and I've still got 120 miles to go. So obviously that means tomorrow I will be back out and I will be using the rest of this fuel. It turns out trying to fit 12 to 14 hours worth of footage from the 2 days into one manageable video, it's not possible. So I've now broken this down into part 1 and part 2. Thank you very much for watching part 1. Part 2 will be coming out very soon, so make sure you subscribe to get notified when it is dropped. And until the next one, ride safe.